Hi students, we are continuing our 9th class topic of lines and angles, right? It's a very simple and easy topic but little vast, so it will take a few more classes, another 3-4 videos for us to conclude this topic or this concept. Well, I have got some problems for you, very interesting questions right in front of you. In the figure given below, AB is parallel to CD and CD is parallel to EF, right? And Y is to Z is 3:7, and then he is asking you to find the value of X. Okay, so very simple question. Now there is something called as law of trichotomy. What is law of trichotomy? If A is equal to B and B is equal to C, then automatically A is equal to C. So like that, AB is parallel to CD and CD is parallel to EF, automatically AB is also parallel to EF. Alright, so let me put those things here. Since AB is parallel to CD and CD is parallel to EF, it implies AB is also parallel to EF. Now why I am writing AB is also parallel to EF? Because once I say AB is parallel to EF, it in turn implies angle Z is equal to angle X. Angle Z is equal to angle X. Why angle Z is equal to angle X? They are alternate angles. They are alternate angles. And they are equal. Alright. Now, how do I proceed? What is the angle over here? This angle will be equal to this angle. Alright. So, also, this angle is equal to X. So X plus Y is equal to 180, right? Also, the interior sum of two angles in two parallel lines is equal to 180. Also, we know that this angle plus this angle, X plus Y, is equal to 180 degrees. But I have already told you that angle X plus angle Y is equal to 180 degrees. But already what is angle X is equal to? Angle X is equal to angle Z. So I will write angle Z plus angle Y is equal to 180 degrees. Now before we move forward, the ratio between Y and Z is given to you. Call this as equation 1. Given angle Y, or simply I will write Y is to Z. Y is to Z is equal to 3:7. So it implies I will write Y is equal to 3K, some common K, and Z is equal to some 7K. Now let me substitute these two things here. So what is Z is equal to 7K? Substitute in 1. What is Z is equal to 7K? Plus what is Y is equal to 3K is equal to 180 degrees. So 3K plus 7K is 10K is equal to 180, implies K is equal to 18. K is equal to 18, not degrees, 18. It is just a constant. Now tell me what you want. You have to find the value of X. X is nothing but Z. So therefore, Z is equal to 18. Z is equal to what? 7K. So let me write it. Z is equal to 7 into K. So it is 7 into 18. Now what is Z is equal to? 18 6 are 108. 18 7s are 18 8s is 144, 18 7s are 126. So Z is equal to 126 degrees, but Z is equal to X. Therefore, X is equal to 126 degrees. Right? Very simple problem. You can pause the video and go or understand these steps one by one. You may not understand at one go. It will take some time, but try to understand. And in case there is any doubt, okay, why I have written that step, you can message or put a comment in the comment box. Let us go to the next question. This is a question here. In the adjacent figure, AB is parallel to CD. Also, he has told that EF is perpendicular to CD, and when EF is perpendicular to CD, it is also perpendicular to AB. Alright, so since AB is parallel to CD and EF is perpendicular to CD, it implies EF is also perpendicular to AB. Alright, it is also perpendicular to AB. Means if it is 90 degrees here also it is 90 degrees. Okay, so I put an arrow, means I got it through my understanding. All right. So now what am I going to do? What is the question asked? The question asked is angle DEG is 126 degrees. See, this DEG, this entire angle is 127 degrees. So let me assume this as X. Let me assume this as Y. Alright, so let us first find X and Y. Now what is angle DEG is equal to? Angle DEG is equal to 126 degrees, that is given to you. Now angle D comprises of what? It is nothing but DEF, angle DEF plus X degrees is equal to 126. But what is angle DEF? Angle DEF is equal to 90 because it is perpendicular. So 90 plus X is equal to 126 degrees. So X is equal to 126 degrees minus 90. X is equal to, it is 36 degrees. So I got the value of X. X is equal to 36. When you know X is 36 degrees, how will you find Y? Alright, so we know that angle Y plus angle X plus angle, how much is angle over here? 90 degrees plus angle 90 degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Sum of the angles of a triangle. I will write, we know that in triangle EFG, this angle plus this angle plus this angle is equal to 180 degrees. What is angle X? You got 36. So angle Y is equal to angle 36 plus 90 is equal to 180. Now angle Y is equal to 180 minus 90 minus 36. So angle Y, what is 180 minus 90? 90 minus 36. What is 90 minus 36? 54. So angle Y is equal to 54 degrees. Angle Y is equal to 54. Now let us see what is the question asked. Question asked is angle AGE. AGE. Now AGE will be 126 degrees because these two are parallel. So let me write the answers here. So the best place is here. I am sure you can understand. Angle AGE will be equal to angle DEG. DEG. Why? Alternate angles. They are alternate angles. So angle AGE is equal to how much? 126 degrees. Next what we want? Angle FEG. Where is FEG? FEG. Angle FEG is nothing but X. So, and angle FEG is equal to X. And how much you got? 36 degrees. So this is one answer. This is one answer. And what is the next? EGF. He is asking you EGF. So angle EGF is nothing but Y, and that is equal to how much you got? 54 degrees. That is one of the answer. So little bit untidy there. I am sure you can understand, and try to follow by pausing the video. Alright, now you may pause the video, meanwhile copy these questions. They are really interesting. First you draw the figure, try to put your own idea into it. In case you are not understanding, then you can run through the video and understand how I have arrived at the solution. So meanwhile you can pause with the video and we'll go for the next problem. Children, one beautiful problem I bought for you. In the adjacent figure or the figure given below, PQ is parallel to, see you can see this, PQ is parallel to ST. They are parallel, alright. And angle PQR is 110 degrees. Angle RST is 130 degrees. We are supposed to find SRQ. Means SRQ. We are supposed to find this angle. Alright, this is a question mark. Now how do you do this problem? Very, very interesting question. The hint for this problem is, right, draw. Let us draw and continue this. Alright, I'll say draw PQ, or not draw, I will say extend PQ, some number A, PQ or ST, W. Extend PQ up to W. Up to W. Now you can see these are parallel. Is it not? Up to W. So therefore, so that PW is parallel to ST. Done. Similarly, this also I will extend. Alright. Extend. Extend TS to let me call this as V, TS to V, so that PW is parallel to TV. Now let us see what's going to happen now. In this case, you can see clearly that SR is a transversal. Clearly, SR is a transversal. SR is a transversal. Now, what do you mean by a transversal? All right, it is a line which is cutting the two parallel lines. Now you can see that this angle 130 is equal to this angle. Why? It is alternate angles. So let me give some name. So this angle and this angle are equal. Now what is given to you? 110. If this 110 is known to you, you can find this angle. If this is known to you, you can find this angle. And when these two angles are known, we can find the third angle. Now what am I going to proceed? Clearly SR is a transversal. So therefore give some name. I will call this as point PQRSTUVW X. I will call this as X. Right? So therefore angle SXQ is equal to angle RST. So therefore, why they are equal? They are alternate angles. They are alternate angles. So SXQ angle is equal to how much? 130 degrees. 30 degrees. Now once you know this is 130 degrees, we have to find this angle. Now this angle will be, what is this? Angle QXR. Angle QXR. Therefore, angle QXR will be equal to 180 degrees. Angle around a line is 180. 180 minus angle SXQ. Angle SXQ. So which is nothing but 180 minus 130. What is 180 minus 130? 50 degrees. So you got this angle is how much? 50 degrees. Now I have to find this angle. What is this angle? Angle RQX. Also, angle RQX is equal to 180 minus angle, what is this? RQP. Angle RQP, which is given to you as 180 minus 110. What is 180 minus 110? 70. Angle RQX is equal to 70. So this is 70, this is 50. Now you have to find this. We know that angle RQX plus angle QXR plus angle XRQ, or I can say SRQ. Angle XRQ is equal to 180. Why? Sum of angles of triangle. Now what is this angle and what is this angle? This angle is 70 degrees. This angle is, how much you got? 50 degrees. This is 50 degrees. Plus angle XRQ can be written as, instead of XRQ, I can write SRQ. SRQ is equal to 180. Therefore, angle SRQ is equal to 180 minus, how much is this? 120. What is 180 minus 120? 60. So therefore, this unknown angle, this question mark angle SRQ is equal to 60. See children, we could do this problem only because I could extend this. No need of this. In case anything is being asked this side, I will extend this and make a transversal. In this problem it is not required. In this problem it is sufficient for me to extend this PW so that I can use the property of transversal. I am sure you have understood this. Many more videos will come in the future and you must make a fair notes of this so that you can repeatedly revise at home. Right? Meanwhile, thank you, take care and goodbye. See you.